Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Devin the Ripper, and you tuned in to What's the Motivation? What I want to take my artistry, like I said, I want to be big, rich and famous, man, but not only that, I want to enjoy that with the DMV. I want to bring the DMV up with me because the DMV, we never really had a stamp on the industry. You know, like when you think about the West Coast, they had their moment with Death Row in the 90s. You think about New York, all the 90s with Rockefeller and Bad Boy and all of that. And then you had down south with No Limit, Cash Money, and you know, Atlanta taking over the game right now. But I think because we're in the DMV renaissance, man, I really want the DMV to be thrust into mainstream. Like, we the tastemakers, like we are the focal point of the industry. And I want to be one of the big pioneers and spearheads of that movement. You know, I want to be the Jay-Z of that movement where I'm bringing up everybody. I want to be the Nipsey Hussle, like I said. I want to be the Tupac. I want to be like the biggest voice of that, but I don't want to do it alone. I want to do it with the DMV. I made streams with my income, with my artistry. Right now, since I launched my business, I've been applying for business loans, and I'm also in the midst of making my own clothing line. So that's coming out too as well, man. And with everything opening back up, I plan on booking more shows and performing so I can get paid that way, and also doing features for people. It's a slow grind, but you know, step by step, you gotta build it one step at a time, man. Everything gonna fall into place. My passion for being an artist, making music that moves people. You know, cause shit, man, when we write songs, man, they just be thoughts in our heads. Whether, you know, something we believe in or, you know, something that happened to us in the past, and we just expressing ourselves. So when we do that and it manifests and we put the song out there and somebody out there say, I relate to it, they DM you or they walk up to you and say, man, I was really moved, like that really gets to me. You know, that really means a lot. Cause, you know, as artists, we just want to be heard for real. You know, so when somebody out there, they say, I don't just hear you, but I connect with you, I fuck with you. You know, that means a lot. That's why we do it, you know, and one person at a time, I plan on growing that audience until I change the world. The DMV scene, shit, man, like I said, we some trailblazers, we some trendsetters. We don't get enough credit for that. You know, whether our slang, whether how we dress, a lot of people try to take credit for that. You know, whether it's the New Balances, it was a whole issue with who had the New Balances first. It was definitely the DMV. We was the first one to start switching up the whole style and how we dress and everything like that. So we definitely some trendsetters. And I think we have our own culture that we could tap into because, you know, hip hop is real new in the DMV, but shit, we've been doing music that predates hip hop. They say that, you know, some elements of hip hop was influenced by go-go. And you know, go-go, that's something that we have. That's something that's our culture, that's ours. That's how we talk, that's how we walk, that's how we dress, man. And so I think we starting to realize that, and pretty soon we're gonna make it all come together and connect. And that's when the world gonna take notice. You know, the DMV, it's a lot of love here, man. You know what I'm saying? People think it's not, but it's a lot of love here. You know, it's just a disconnect. But, you know, eventually we all gonna come full circle, man. And when that happens, we gonna reign for many moons. And I mean that. Projects I've worked on, I Am Who I Say I Am, that's my latest EP. I dropped that back in January, man. Just dropped the visuals for Hustle Season recently. And right now, I'm working on the 2-pack that I'm about to drop next week. That's called Rap Snacks, featuring my man Jimmy Hustle from Cleveland. Shout out to Jimmy. And also, I'm working on my next feature project that's gonna be called No Flights to Waldorf. It's gonna be produced by my man Mousetrap, Kofi, Batman, B-Easy, and my man Rello Beats. He helping me executive produce the joint, man. And we recording the joint with Judah in the Science Lab. Shit gonna be hard, man. That's what I'm working on, doing features, knocking them out the way. Just did a feature for my man Floyd. He got another project he working on that's coming out. And yeah, man, just grinding, man. Got a lot I'm working on. Gonna be a lot of videos going, And I'm gonna start acting in my music videos too, so make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm about to get back into the acting world. So if y'all need an actor who can really act and not just look good on camera, come holler at the Ripper. I got you. No Flights to Waldorf coming soon. Devin the Ripper. What's the motivation?